Hello everyone, this is Urvashi Chauhan and you are watching Courts Today by Livelaw, your one-step destination to all legal developments in the country. Starting with an important update coming from the Supreme Court on the killings of gangster politician Atique Ahmed and his brother Ashraf Ahmed, who were murdered earlier this month in front of the media while in police custody. Today, the Supreme Court bench of Justices S. Ravindra Bhatt and Dipankar Datta heard a public interest litigation plea filed by advocate Vishal Tiwari seeking independent inquiry into the killings of Ahmed brothers and 183 other encounter killings in the state of UP since 2017. The Supreme Court today sought a comprehensive affidavit from the Uttar Pradesh government on the steps taken to inquire into the killings. The bench has also sought information on the inquiry into the encounter killings of the other accused in the Umesh Pal murder case, including Atique Ahmed's son Asad. During the hearing, the bench asked the UP government about how the killers got the knowledge that Ahmed brothers were being taken to hospital and why did the police make them walk till the hospital entry gate instead of taking them till there in the ambulance. Senior advocate Mukul Rohtagi on behalf of the UP government told the bench that an inquiry commission as well as a special investigation team of the state police had been appointed by the government. The court has also directed the state to inform about the steps it has taken in pursuance of the report of the Judicial Inquiry Commission led by Justice B.S. Chauhan, which probed into the Vikas Dubey encounter killing of 2020. In a significant development, the Delhi police today told the Supreme Court that it will register FIR against BJP MP and Wrestling Federation of India President Brij Bhushan Sharan Singh over the complaint of women wrestlers regarding alleged sexual harassment by him. Solicitor General of India Tushar Mehta informed a bench comprising Chief Justice of India D.Y. Chandrachud and Justice P.S. Narasimha about the latest stand of the Delhi police. The bench was hearing a petition filed by women wrestlers who have been protesting in Jantar Mantar over the past few days. The bench recorded the statement of the Solicitor General regarding the decision of Delhi police to register the FIR. As the senior advocate Kapil Sibal appearing for the petitioners pressed for directions seeking safety of the women, the bench directed the Delhi police to make an adequate assessment of threat perception and provide security to the minor girl involved in the case. To read the full story, click the link given below. Another very important development, probably the most important one, coming from the Supreme Court today regarding hate speech cases in the country. As we all know that there are a number of hate speeches being reported across the country and police cases are not registered. In this regard, the Supreme Court in October 2022 had directed the Delhi, Uttar Pradesh and Uttarakhand police to take suo motu action against hate speech cases. Today, the Apex Court has extended its order to all states and union territories. So now all states and union territories are instructed to take suo motu action to register FIR against hate speeches without waiting for any formal complaint. The court has firmly observed that the action should be taken regardless of the religion of the speaker and any hesitation to act as per the directions would be viewed as contempt of court. A bench comprising Justices K.M. Joseph and B.V. Nagratna held this while considering a batch of petitions which sought action with respect to various instances of hate crimes across the country. The matter is to be next listed on 12th of May. Click the link given below to read the full report on Livelaw. The Supreme Court today directed the Chief Justice of Calcutta High Court to reassign the matter concerning primary teachers' recruitment scam in West Bengal to another judge. Till now, the matter was being dealt by Justice Abhijit Gangopadhyay of the Calcutta High Court, who had directed the CBI and the Enforcement Directorate to question TMC National General Secretary Abhishek Banerjee. The present development comes after the Supreme Court had earlier taken exception to Justice Gangopadhyay's interview with the TV channel ABP Ananda, where he allegedly spoke against Abhishek Banerjee. The Supreme Court had remarked that judges have no business granting interviews on matters which are pending. and had sought for clarification as to whether the purported statements were made by the single judge or not. Interestingly, Justice Abhijit Gangopadhyay today directed the Secretary General of the Supreme Court of India to provide him by midnight the transcription copy of his interview, which was placed before the Supreme Court, which prompted the CJI-led bench to take exception to his TV interview. Justice Gangopadhyay passed this order in a suo motu matter and said that he would be waiting in his chamber till 12:15 a.m. to receive the copy of the official translation of the interview and the affidavit of the Registrar General of the High Court in this regard. In another important development, the Supreme Court Bar Association SCBA, through a unanimous resolution, has criticized the Bar Council of India for making a public comment against the hearing of same-sex marriage case in the Supreme Court. The unanimous resolution of the apex court lawyers body stated that it was highly inappropriate for the BCI to issue a press statement opposing the hearing of the matter before the Supreme Court. If you remember, on April 23rd, the BCI had publicized its resolution requesting the Supreme Court to leave the matter of legalizing same-sex unions to the Parliament because the issue had widespread ramifications on socio-religious traditions. The BCI had also claimed that it was the mouthpiece of the common man and that more than 99.9% people of the country were against the idea of same-sex marriage. Taking exception to the BCI's approach, the Supreme Court Bar Association stated that it was for the court to decide whether it should adjudicate the matter or leave it to the Parliament. The SCBA has also clarified its neutrality on the position, stating that their resolution should not be seen as either supporting or opposing the petitioners. The Supreme Court Division Bench of Justices A.S. Bopanna and Hima Kohli today extended the interim protection granted to Bharatiya Janata Party MLA Hardik Patel in a 7-year-old criminal case filed against him over violent clashes during the 2015 Patidar quota stir in Gujarat. The bench clarified that subject to his diligent participation in the further process, the interim protection would continue to operate till the completion of the process. Let me tell you that in 2015, Patel had led a movement seeking the inclusion of Gujarat's Patidar community in the other backward classes reservation pool. During the protest, Patel had addressed a massive gathering at Ahmedabad. In the aftermath of the gathering, violence broke out in several parts of Gujarat and 14 Patidar youths died in police firing. After the police complaint was filed against him, Patel sought anticipatory bail, which was denied by both the Ahmedabad City Court as well as the State High Court. But in 2020, the Supreme Court had granted him interim protection against arrest and had pulled up the Gujarat government for the delay in the investigation. And now an update on the money laundering case against Aam Aadmi Party leader and former Deputy Chief Minister Manish Sisodia. A Delhi court today denied bail to Mr. Manish Sisodia in a money laundering case connected to implementation of the National Capital's excise policy of 2021-22. Special Judge M.K. Nagpal of Rouse Avenue Courts pronounced the order today. Senior Advocate Dayan Krishnan represented Sisodia, whereas Advocate Zohaib Hussain represented the Enforcement Directorate. Sisodia is currently under judicial custody in the cases registered by the CBI and the Enforcement Directorate. He was arrested by the CBI on February 26th after an interrogation of more than 8 hours. The CBI FIR states that Sisodia and others were instrumental in recommending and taking decisions regarding the excise policy of 2021-22 without approval of competent authority and with an intention to extend undue favors to the licensee post-tender. And now bringing to you an update from Mumbai. Nearly a decade after actor Jia Khan was found dead in her Juhu apartment, a special CBI court in Mumbai has acquitted actor Suraj Pancholi in the case. Special Judge A.S. Syed pronounced the judgment, citing paucity of evidence in the case. Suraj is the son of actors Zarina Wahab and Aditya Pancholi. He was arrested on June 10, 2013, 7 days after Jia's mother Rabia Khan found her hanging in the room. A month later, he was granted bail by the Bombay High Court. The case was transferred to CBI in 2014. CBI filed the charge sheet in 2015 and booked Pancholi with abetment of suicide but ruled out murder. To read about the entire timeline of the case from 2013 onwards, you can read the full article on livelaw.in. Thank you for watching. If you wish to know more details about the cases I mentioned here, you can check the links given in the description box. Stay ahead with quick legal updates only on Live Law. Do not forget to like, share and subscribe and support us.